So Walgreens is back with another Marvel Legends exclusive. They are, I guess, the place to go for exclusives these days. You know, it's still weird to me. I don't understand why Walgreens is the toy giant that it is. But we've got a new Marvel Legends. This is the Inhumans Medusa figure. So we've got a Black Bolt coming in, I don't know, whatever wave it's coming in. So it is only right that we got a Medusa figure, and I know that she has been made before. I don't have that version. It's our standard Marvel Legends box, but we've got a sticker. We got a product shot on the back. Nothing too crazy. Pretty normal stuff. Some artwork on the side, some comic style artwork. So let's pull her out and take a look. All right, guys, so here is our Medusa figure out of the box, and outside of one glaring problem on this figure, I think she's all right. And it's mostly specific, well, it's definitely specific to my figure. I'm just going to go ahead and point it out right here. The paint on the lips is not straight at all. So it looks like she's got her mouth kind of off-center, but the paint on the lips goes farther to the left in terms of how you're looking at her than it should, and it doesn't cover the lips all the way. So I'm either going to have to swap her out and return her, or just fix it myself, which is probably what I'll do. I'll probably just fix it and not worry about it, because so far I can't really find too many of these out in the wild. It was the only one I found, so I snatched her up. Didn't notice the lips until I got her home. So I'm not going to go over articulation really, because this is standard stuff. There's not a whole lot to talk about. It's a female body, no bicep swivel, no waist swivel, just the standard kind of stuff. Smaller frame body, molded plastic in this purple color. The big thing for this figure is the hair and what it does to the figure, the look. I believe this is pretty much a reuse figure too. I know that this figure has already been released a while back. Again, like I said, I don't have her, and I think this is a straight reuse, just in a different style of costume, and that's okay for me because I don't have one, and I'm getting Black Bolt, so this is kind of a necessary evil to have Medusa to go along with King Black Bolt. So the sculpt on the body, I think, is relatively okay. I don't have an issue with it. It suits Medusa. It's not too small, but it could stand to probably be a little beefier. She's not the thinnest of characters that I recall, but it doesn't really cause too many problems. The big thing is the hair. I mean, the hair, there's probably more plastic in this hair than in the entire body, really. It is a solid, slightly rubbery piece of plastic, and it's got a ton of paint on it, mostly in the form of a wash that runs throughout those strands of hair, and it looks pretty good. There's obviously a lot of detail here and just a great deal of sculpt work that goes into making the hair look like it flows and like it's slightly alive, because that's one of her powers anyways, where she controls her hair. We do have a free-floating belt with the M on it. It's just it's a slightly rubbery plastic, and it's molded in kind of a metallic, that marbly metallic plastic. That goes for the hands and the feet as well, and then she has what would be the rest of like the gloves, and then her boots is painted. It matches well enough, but the way this plastic works, it never matches 100%. And then the neckline of her tunic is also that same style of paint. So it's okay. The face is painted rather well, except for the lips. And that's just, again, that's my specific figure. But we've got the face mask that is painted on the figure, and it's straight. It's very clean. The lines are nice and crisp. And then the eyes are forward facing. And the green actually stands out really well against all the other colors on this figure. The only downside, of course, is that the lips are all wonky on this particular figure. Now, as far as the hair goes, going back to it, it does touch the ground, and honestly, it's a necessity. There is really no way that you're going to have this thing like kind of posed out in any way, because of the fact it's just so damn heavy. So it's going to weigh her down, and basically she's going to be resting on it while you've got her posed. She does stand up just fine, but that's only because she sort of leans back a little bit. You can see that she's sort of resting on it, which is okay. It's not a huge deal. If it didn't support her, it would be a far bigger problem than needing it to support her. So overall, it's an okay figure. It's not going to blow your mind. The hair is really nicely done, and it's her key defining characteristic. So I'm glad that it looks as well as it does. For folks that already have the original Medusa, I'm not sure this is going to be a must-have. I didn't have her, so I was more interested in her, and that's really all it comes down to: is do you need more than one? If so, get her. If you don't, maybe skip her. She doesn't have a ton of other features going for her, and of course mine has those derpy lips, which I'm going to have to do something about, but it's a one-off. You're not going to find that on every single figure. So that is going to do it for this look at the Walgreens exclusive Medusa figure from Hasbro. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and until next time, guys.